To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Ford Field.
What's going on, everybody?
Jacob
Playing some Madden today. Just gonna hop straight into it. No intro today.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
No need for introduction today.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively, looking for that impact play.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off play action, Goff.
Thanks for that pick. Appreciate you.
Greenlaw picks it off. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early
Wasn't even really
setback
paying
and still
attention to the game and got a pick.
It's
crazy.
Ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Jared Goff is trash.
They run it. Here's J. Marvin. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long.
God damn it.
Solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You know,
What the fuck? Come on, man. I ain't got time for this shit. Cardiac arrest. Oh, man. So how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a good day today. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Hope that everybody has plenty to eat tomorrow. And God bless all of you. I don't know why dude taking so long to get back on the game. Come on, guy. What's going on with you?
I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just
Damn,
not the
took this
right throw
motherfucker
to
long
make in
enough.
that
Shit.
spot to move the chains.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Going to exactly what they got, Brock. Not the most impressive game, but it's a big one all the same. That gets them a fresh set of downs.
What are we gonna do now?
It sounds like it's short, but what if I said 4th and 6 feet?
What are we gonna do
It takes a
now?
surge just like that to get it done.
Oh, change the formation there.
Nips off the play action.
Oh my God.
Out it goes. That's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
I'm catching that. Catching that.
Parlay the interception into points. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
That was too easy.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Too easy.
So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos
Nick's going to try and throw for it. It's
Back to Sutton.
That's gonna be
Let's
an
go.
8-0 lead.
successful and makes the score Broncos 8.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even
Cardiac
about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Sailors now on the return. And he's brought down
Touchdown,
just beyond that 25-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's see.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick.
Oh my God.
Comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Reaches the 40. Along the right sideline. There's
Dudes just ran right into each other. That is ridiculous.
Detroit. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. The Lions could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1.
Lions 7.
Cardiac arrest.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it.
Let's go. Oh.
Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down.
Let's
inside
go.
the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Everybody ready for Turkey Day tomorrow? Ready. I'm ready. A big man got to eat.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey.
Show ass off me, boy.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for
Oh, God. Let me change this play up.
There's the fake. Here's Nix.
Damn it.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that
Fuck.
ball falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target.
Lions do not got a good defense. I don't understand that at all.
To get rid of it.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Troutman with the grab. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This is a heater going deep.
Oh my God, he had it in his hands and dropped it. Dumbass.
Well, we've been here once before with Kate. They converted on that fourth down. Hey, I wouldn't put it past them to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Nix to throw again. And they'll turn it over on down.
Oh, bro. Don't be dropping the damn ball.
Maybe there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively. That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Riley Moss there defensively.
Shotgun snap here to go. Short pass caught by his tight end. Then he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 8-7 the score. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
Come on, guy. Come on, my guy.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2.
Oh, my God.
One complete to St. Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
And they call that.
It's a gain of 4 there. And the Lions have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs.
Oh, my God.
He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. He missed it. The extra point's no good, so keep that difference at 5.
They getting away with dumb shit.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go. Let's go.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Broncos.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun handoff to Marvin. Has some daylight through the 40. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Has it downfield.
Can't stop me, boy.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
All right.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun. Goff.
Oh,
Has him
my
on the
God.
quick hitter. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Lions
On the gun, Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
28-yard line.
Again, Goff. Straight here for Gibbs. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner with the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Goff.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown.
This game's cheap.
The Lions take the lead just before halftime.
I mean,
They
fucking cheap.
definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. He'll pick things up from the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
This
We'll see
motherfucker,
how
all
they choose to
offense, no
use these
defense.
final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Play action with Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
It's a gain
They'll
of
come up on
17
1st and 10.
And the Broncos
This is not what I wanted.
Knicks. Almost have 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Fuck.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game.
Yeah.
All 100 yards I think, into the red
Oh
zone.
my God, he dropped the fucking ball.
Got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on
Fuck.
Sports.
Bitch. Good, I get the ball at the half. Shit.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
So I have to fucking
Return.
score.
Here's Mims.
Damn it.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Damn it.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Take that as simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate. But it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. It looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very normal game.
at that 42-yard line.
20, Merlin, 14.
Gong setting to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's knocked away from the intended target and brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
A gain of 6.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Action here with Gong. Fits it through
God.
the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I just love so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
4 now. Tonight. What term was it?
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cats are down.
Fuck!
And the Broncos take possession of the football. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fucker.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On third down, here's Nix.
Oh, God. Motherfucker!
That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play. And then all of a sudden, in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately, there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you've got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
It gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Handoff on second and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Shotgun snap here to go. Throw complete to Williams. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a gain.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Third and 1.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs.
Oh, my God.
Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense pile it on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Here's Goff on first and 10. Makes the catch. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw. Goff. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So pretty easy call here. The offense setting up for 2, Brock. This would make it a touchdown game. Goff's going to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out
put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now, they need 7. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And now it's third down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No! Fuck!
Picked off by DJ Reed. No one's around him. He's got space. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Man in motion here. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
Oh my God, they just let him do it again.
He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Mims on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard
All
line.
right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Nix off the play action. Trying to push deep downfield.
Oh my God.
But a great defensive play to jar it loose.
Why are you dropping the ball?
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
Going.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Nix again on second and 10. He's on the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense at its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Once more, it's Nix. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
There it is. They get the 2 that they needed, and now it comes down to, the simple task, Brock, of recovering an onside kick and then gearing your kicker up for a heck of a field goal.
Yeah, but you don't live in that world, Kate, when you're down on that field. You live in the moment right now. You took care of business. You did what you had to do to make this a three-point game. And now it's about executing that onside kick. But you're right, the kicker, he's thinking about his onside kick first and hoping to get this ball so he can boot what would be an incredibly long field goal.
Line up the design keeper. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts.
GG's,
the NFL,
bro.
every
GG's.
game you get calloused because more often than not, they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start.
Defenders.
It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
No, nigga, you can't play me.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford.
Don't play with you bums.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Giants.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Youngway Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action with Nix.
God.
But it's going to wind up being Troy Franklin, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Down the field, but
Why y'all not catching these balls, bro?
Evan Ingram,
Fuck.
the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got his first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. It's picked up by
Oh my God! Just need to drop the ball.
They should consider themselves lucky. You can't
Bro,
let a
what are you
pass
doing,
rusher
bro?
through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Play action now. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 9. They'll go again with Scatterboo. And let's give him about 4 on that one. That's the safety telling no fumble on the tackle. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart.
The fuck?
Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He takes off. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment.
Come on, guy. What are you doing?
Okay, ready. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one taken in. Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? Let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix.
Oh my God. Bro, what the fuck?
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Hey, ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
To the air on 2nd down. None. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A give out of the gun, and it's Scatterboot. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle.
2-yard pickup.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Slayton is the man in motion. Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And he will get into the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Makes the score Giants 14. Broncos
Oh, I tell you.
Young Wei Koo set to kick off.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A 1st down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, faking the give, down inside the 45. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Denver first down.
Fuck.
Overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Micah McFadden in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Sorry as fuck.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He will air this out. Looking for something.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime lose. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it.
Oh, God, he caught it.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
GG's.
Boy, I tell you.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead,
the
we've got a
Lions
pretty good one on
again.
tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver.
Let's go.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30.
Come on, man. This is what y'all do, man. Y'all try to concede and all this old shit. Thinking somebody gonna quit. Ain't nobody quitting, bro. Bring your ass on. Let's go.
Nice work on the return.
Their own 31-yard line.
Lame ass nigga, man. Niggas is lame.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41, here's 2nd down at 5. On play action, here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh,
What the fuck?
it's intercepted.
Oh my fucking god. How in the fuck did this nigga intercept that?
On the opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now. Now Goff. He's got right on the short throw.
God.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Goff now to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle. At the
Had the
Broncos
nigga. Why the
18.
fuck you didn't take him down?
That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air again. Goff. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now a 2nd and 10. There's Goff.
Oh my fucking god. Stupid. God dang.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Montgomery going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. We're scoreless after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Gibbs will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? To throw is gone. And that is incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, 31 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game.
Makes the score Broncos 8.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense.
Oh my God.
And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there for Detroit. 54 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
Fuck.
And all the way down inside the 5 and a 4. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions. First down. First and goal, Detroit.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, gone. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 2. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Fucking way you gonna block? Move.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Nix. He'll air this one out from Mims.
Oh my fucking God.
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
At the 47-yard line.
Goff going to shift them around. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Second and 11. Gone. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, looking from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Here's Goff. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Bates' kick is good.
Yeah, he made that.
And it's now 13-8. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Goff. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Goff. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to have a Lions first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
I know I'm an old defender, but I've got to give credit where credit's due. That was smart play calling right there on 3rd and 4. They didn't need to do too much. Just let their guy get out there and sit down in the zone. And they hit him for the completion for the first down.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And some nifty running here as they'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. That good for 19 on a first down. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Lions first down.
Gibbs straight ahead. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way
Second and 6. They'll try the air now with Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
4 now. Here we go. By 20.
Goff now looks to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got it. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On the keeper, here's Goff. Then he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6.
For the extra point.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Broncos 8.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10. Nix going to give to Harvey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field and downfield. And I think we'll probably...
Well, guys, that's going to conclude my stream for the night.